What can I... Well met. Welcome to the bloated float. She's the There's a room, all right. And a fine room it is. The room is down below deck. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Farewell.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands. What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here. Then perhaps my sword can... Yeah!
Thank you for freeing me. I'm Graman Gromarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormel, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home, but I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves. The float has 3 decks. This deck is the inn deck. The next level up is the tavern deck, and then there's the top deck. All I know is there seems to be 4 of them. They blindfolded me before they put me in here, so I didn't see much. Good luck. You'll need it.
Ho there, where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. Lynch sent you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine? What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. You bested Lynch. I always knew he was out of practice. Oh, let's get this over with. Before...
Nice work. Top deck clear yet?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Oh!
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until... I thought I heard an Imperial woman's voice while I was blindfolded. Other than that, I don't know much more. Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
How'd you get in here? Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you? We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was... Wrong, fool. I've grown tired of this guessing game. I've much to do and you... Ah!
Oh, thank goodness. That horrid woman kept threatening me. She said if I didn't come up with a loot, she'd throw me to the slaughterfish. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if, while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely. I'll turn over her body and the bodies of her compatriots when we arrive at... Please, go get...
How'd you get in here? What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well. How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of... No one will find... Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch? Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise. Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please, no treasure is...
Thank goodness. Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there. Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough. I feel much better now knowing she... Well, I'm afraid all... Please, go get...
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too. You wear the shadows... Shadow hide you.
Yes?
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Farewell, my friend.
Good to see you.
Is there a tougher person to get a deal from than Paul? Duty calls. He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to if you run into trouble.
Uzel Grogrulum. I'm courting Mivrina Arano, so stay away.
I'm...
Goodbye.
Find me.
I'm Praxides Afranius. My brothers and I shall... Goodbye.
What can I do for you? I got no complaints. Kind of an arrogant bastard, if you get right down to it. But he pays us well enough. Uh-huh.
What's new
Whatever
with
you say.
I'm Adinrel. I'm be seeing you. Yes? Bothil from the Arcane... Shadow. What? Bothil.
Hi.
Farewell.
From where do you hail?
Let's hear it.
You have my ear, citizen.
Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help. Where are my manners? I'm Rolsa Norvalo. My husband, Gillen, has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him. Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, forgive my audacity. Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Ciridor's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you... That's all he told me to say. Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to... Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Seria. Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me. Splendid. Watch your step.
I'm honored by your presence.
Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle. Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Język is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again. A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him. I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at... Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such, you may ask Gillen Norvalo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. His home is located in... Who knows what...
My knowledge is... It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious. Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor...
And Roland may
Vampires are
strike
clever.
again.
How can I be of... Roland was very much the loner. He never married and was rarely seen outside his house. The vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
What's the matter? Getting tired? This ends here. To arms! To arms! I'm supposed to be in... Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone. Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures? That bastard! Seria dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire. I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him. I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seria looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina. Yes. I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Seria stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Seria. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seria. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead. I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seria was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts. I suppose you must decide what to do? Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain. I know about Seridor and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try. As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seridor outside. Remain leery.
A coin for an old beggar.
Good day. What can I interest you in? You've made a good bit of You drive a hard bargain. An excellent. That's a fair deal. A pleasure to... Good day.
So, what do you have to report?
What can I do? I'm not really at liberty to discuss. I'm listening. Seridor? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly. Yes, it's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridor had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridor's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Good day. What's that? Huh?
Take that!
Hello? Who's there?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Die, damn you!
Why won't you die? Take that.
To me, sweet flesh! I've fought mud crabs more. Fiercer than you?
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind, no evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice. After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed. That the best you can do?
I hope you're here to bring me good news. He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps yes. I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements. Let us never speak of that horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial... I'll see you in the Imperial...
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service? Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you. In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight. At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them. Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough. Excellent. Another vampire... Excellent. 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 Return to me when... Go ahead. May the sunlight always safeguard your path.